Shall we have a quick conversation about real estate accounting software? I think we should. So in today's conversation, I want to share with you our top 10 best real estate accounting software tools. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 10, we have NetSuite. Our score, 7.8 over 10. So when you think about NetSuite, I want you to think about a tool that's great for large real estate businesses. And if you have a large developments, you have a very convoluted processes, then you want to go with NetSuite. Now, NetSuite is an ERP, an enterprise resource planning software. So you have a large conglomerate of business processes, capabilities, and modules, from accounting to human resources to CRM. So you have a lot of stuff. So this is not just for real estate accounting. It's also for real estate CRM, real estate process management, real estate vendor management, and so on and so forth. And if you are a NetSuite client, you can actually customize you can tailor your real estate accounting software based on your needs. This is kind of cool. And we love the fact that you are able to customize it based on your objectives. So let's say if you have a large body of tenants, for example, you can actually, you can sync the software to meet your capabilities or to meet your needs. Or let's say if you have multi-residential units, for example, you can actually synchronize. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you are able to customize the modules that NetSuite brings to the plate based on your needs. Okay, so here are the pros and cons. So you have pros, you have tailored infrastructure for managing real estate finances and operations, automation tools, full-featured accounting software, and advanced financial metrics reporting. What about the cons here? There's no pricing transparency, no free trial, one-time implementation fee, you have a large learning curve. And so here is a pricing for NetSuite as of the date of this show. So you have to contact sales for more information. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. I really appreciate having you here. And we are going to talk about number 9, Quicken. Quicken is great for small business landlords. You can use Quicken for a lot of things. And we love the fact that Quicken is great for accounts payable and accounts receivable, and multi-property, tenant, and rent tracking. And all plans within Quicken include accounting features like budgeting, bill pay, tax planning, and reporting tools. And this is kind of cool. And I want to show you real quick the pricing for Quicken as of the date of this show. Number 8, we have Sage Accounting. Our score, 8.3 over 10. And the one thing I want to say about Sage Accounting is that it's a wonderful real estate accounting software for multiple subleases. Okay, and if you are thinking about unlimited users, you want to have unlimited quotes, you want to think about unlimited estimates, or cash flow forecasting, or invoice management tools, all within the real estate accounting work stream, you will love this player, Sage Accounting. And here are the pros and cons of this software provider. So pros, you have 30-day free trial, you have 6-month promotion of a 70% off Sage Accounting plan, you have workflow automations, you have basic accounting features, and you have cash flow forecasting. What about the cons here? There is no free plan, there's no real estate specific features in the core software, and there is no payroll processing. And you must add an integration for real estate specific features. Here is a pricing for this Sage Accounting as of the date of this show. Number 7, we have here Intuit QuickBooks. Our score, 8.5 over 10. What we love about, before I speak about Intuit QuickBooks, please, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm actually talking to you about the top 10 real estate accounting software tools. And so when we talk about number 7, QuickBooks, we have a tool that's great for unlimited invoices and payment processing. Okay, so if you're looking for a real estate accounting software tool that offers unlimited invoices and payment processing, go with QuickBooks. We love the fact that it has transparency. It is kind of expensive though. It's not easy. It's not really cheap. So it's one of those things you have to ask yourself, do I have the budget for it? Do I have the monetary bandwidth to sort of to actually absorb this cost? If yes, go ahead with it. And so if you are a solopreneur, real estate professional, and you rely on contractors for added hands, you should consider Intuit QuickBooks for your accounting needs. Okay, so here are the pros and cons here. Pros, you have unlimited invoicing and payment acceptance in all plans. Affordable small business or solopreneur plans, You have 1099 contractor management tools, and you have unlimited basic accounting features in all plans. What about the cons? You must pay extra for payroll services. You have limited users per plan. You have no real estate specific accounting features. And here is a pricing for QuickBooks as of the date of this show. Number 6, we have QuickBooks Online Accountant. So this is another QuickBooks product. And our score here, 8.8 over 10. And this, in our view, is great for real estate business growth assistance. So they'll help you, they'll help you out, they provide guidance, okay? And so they do offer many free consultations depending on your needs. And so this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that QuickBooks Online Accountant is a program that trains accountant on proper accounting practices as well as business, health, and growth. So to find a QuickBooks Online Accountant and learn their pricing, you need to actually go to the website, and it will actually put it in the description. Is if you are interested, you can actually use it, not a problem at all. And so here are the pros and cons of this program. Pros: you have lots of opportunities to learn financial health and growth strategies. It's very easy to use. You have full featured services available. And then you have industry-specific services available. What about the cons? Well, the program does lack straightforward pricing. There is no free trial, and it is pricier than some software alternatives. So here's a pricing for that as of the date of this show. Number 5, we have here a 0. Our score, 9 over 10. Some people call it hero, we call it 0. But hey, listen, hero 0, the software is great. It is really great for a real estate agent. So if you're a realtor, you will love 0, okay? And we'll love the fact that there is a 30-day free trial. And so you're able to actually do a lot of things for your real estate accounting processes here, from invoicing to bill payments, to bank reconciliations, to bill and receipt capture. This is kind of cool. To cash flow reporting, so cash inflow, cash outflow. And you do have a series of plans here. You have the growing plan, you have the start plan. They call it early plan. So early plan, growing plan, and established plan. So you have a trifecta of pricing plans here. So 0 is most suitable for real estate agents. So agents enter bills, send invoices and quotes, reconcile bank accounts, and capture expenses for easy quarterly and annual tax preparation. Okay, and so this is kind of cool. And so overall, this is fantastic. I want to show you right now on the screen. Here is a pricing for 0 as of the date of this show. Number 4, we have FreshBooks. Our score, 9.2 over 10. So FreshBooks is great for Airbnb hosts. Okay, Airbnb hosts will love it, and will love the fact that you have a 30-day free trial. Okay, and you are able to do a lot of things with it because you have many of the accounting features that are particularly useful for Airbnb hosts. For example, invoices are customizable, so you can manage multiple Airbnb property brands easily. So let's say if a client asks to rent a room tomorrow, you can easily send them an email with an invoice they can pay online. So instead of having to go to the bank daily to process payments, you can offer a list of accepted cards for added convenience and instant payment processing. And as you enter information on each rental client, the software automatically creates profit and loss reports, sales tax summaries for easy quarterly estimates, and expense reports. And you can even search payments collected by clients, status, and dates. Think about the granularity that is afforded in this process. This is really cool. And so these reports make tax time effortless by putting all the estimates and sales records at your fingertips. So this is really good, and we love that a lot. And so here is a pricing for FreshBooks as of the date of this show. By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's conversation, the topic we're actually grappling with in today's show. I'm sharing with you our top 10 best real estate accounting software tools. And number 3 here, we have Zoho Books. Our score, 9.5 over 10. Zoho Books is great for real estate useful integrations. So if you're looking for useful integrations, you'll love that a lot. And we'll love the fact that there is a client portal. Yeah, you have a 14-day free trial for paid plans. And this is kind of cool. Now, one thing I want to say here is that what we love about Zoho Books when it comes to real estate accounting is that the tool does have one free plan and 6 paid ones. So its free plan offers the ability to add one user and one accountant, client management tools, a client portal, online and offline payment processing. You have automated payment reminders. You have expense and mileage tracking. You have invoicing tools and key tax calculators and reports. So now, if you want to go with a paid plan, you can add features such as the ability to invite more users. You can pay bills. You can assign custom roles. You can manage timesheets, and you can set up automation rules. So, bottom line here is you do have flexibility. You have a lot of flexibility, and you can even expand your capabilities to the real estate industry. Also, I mean, if you are, it depends, but you do need to have some real estate integrations, though. Okay. And so overall, this is a great tool. Great tool. We love it a lot. And so here is a pricing as of the date of this show. Number 2, we have Bench. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about Bench, I want you to think about a program or a software or a platform. I think it's a platform that's great for hands-off bookkeeping. If you are in the real estate accounting, sort of niche, if you really need such a service, okay, and you have a free trial, there is actually a free trial for 30 days, not a problem. So Bench is not really real estate accounting software, but it can be used in place of one if you want to, like, let's say you need accounting services. So if you want to really outsource your bookkeeping services to another platform, that's fine. The company offers assistance with quarterly tax preparation and filings, applying for loans, bookkeeping, and even bookkeeping catch-up services. And the best part of Bench's services is that, unlike real estate accounting software, there is no learning curve, right? All you have to do is just sync your bank account and payment platforms with Bench. Then its dedicated team of bookkeepers, tax experts, and small business professionals take over from there to get you caught up. And all you have to do is just sit and just relax. Here are the pros and cons of Bench. So pros, you have a free 30-day trial. There's no learning curve, little time commitment, and they do have live support for you. What about the cons? There is no software, there are no payroll services, and there is no real estate management service to actually think about. So here is a pricing for Bench as of the date of this show. Number 1, the best of the best. When it comes to the top 10 real estate accounting software tools, you have Buildium. Our score, 9.8 over 10. So when you think about Buildium, I want you to think about the overall best real estate accounting software tool. And you do have a client portal that comes with the tool. You have 14 days free trial, not a problem. And it's really great when it comes to all the constellation of rental property features that you have within the app. Okay, you are able to do a lot of things. You have a resident and rental payment recording. You have fee, deposit, and refund collection and processing. You have vendor calculations. You have bill payments. You have automated payments, 1099 e-filing, and online payment processing and bank reconciliation. And online portals allow tenants to submit online payments. So in addition to accounting tools, Buildium offers features to manage the entire tenant journey. And such features include lead generation, tenant screening, lease application processing, property maintenance issue management, and business performance analytics tools. And users even receive a free do-it-yourself DIY marketing website hosted by Buildium for marketing properties. This is kind of cool. And finally, its mobile app allows for remote property management. So this is really, really cool. So I want to show you right now, here is a pricing for Buildium as of the date of this show. So what I want to say here is, let's just have a quick overview here. So when we talk about, if you are trying to evaluate real estate accounting software, you got to pay attention to a few things, right? You want to make sure that you have the right tools, because the last thing you want is to actually have a tool that doesn't fit with your real estate accounting operation. So you want to pay attention to ease of use. So when we talk about ease of use, we want to make sure that your staff understands how to use the tool. Because when we say ease of use, this is not just about you. If you have staff and all staff really contributes when it comes to your real estate accounting processes. You want to make sure they are able to use the tool also. And also, I want you to think about the cost and fees also. I mean, how much is the software provider charging? I mean, those are elements of analysis that should really guide you either in one direction or the other. And think also about the customer support, because the last thing you want is to actually sign up for a real estate accounting software tool, and then you're like, you know what, I don't know what I'm doing, and I need help, because the setup is just complicated. Okay, especially the ERPs, because ERPs are more convoluted and more complex programs. So ERPs, enterprise resource planning programs, so those are more complicated, and they're not complicated, they're more convoluted, they take more time. And you also have to think about features and functionality. Okay, so features and functionality are kind of quite essential, because it tells you, or they tell you, those features and functionality tell you what you want to have in the software. Do you want to track expenses? Do you want to invoice clients? Do you want to perform accounts receivable and payable? Or do you want to accept online payments? You really have to think about that. So overall, if you want to choose real estate accounting software, pay attention to your budget. You want to look at the feature offerings to determine if those features meet your accounting needs. And finally, you want to determine the software ease of use, including whether it offers accessible customer support and how deep of a learning curve is associated with its use. Okay, so you got to really think about those things beforehand, not once you're set up, before you get set up. That way you can actually preempt any issue and you can solve the problems beforehand. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. It's really important to understand that if you think about the best accounting software for real estate agents, you really have a lot. But Xero, in our view, in our analysis, seems to actually be the best when it comes to the best accounting software for realtors, because of the features, because of the ability to actually do things geographically or holistically if you want to, depending on your needs. And we also love the fact that you are able to scale very, very fast through the software. In other words, you can serve, like you can go from 100 to 1,000 potential real estate clients. So this is an important element. Now, Quicken is also great for a real estate agent. It's just great if you're, let's say, if your realtor business is just new, right? If you have a bigger real estate business, you're not going to love Quicken at all for your accounting purposes. And so when we talk about the technology that real estate agents use, they use a lot of technologies, and you want to make sure that whatever you get in terms of accounting software integrates very well with your existing tech stack, because otherwise you can't work. You will not be able to in a position to actually work efficiently, which you don't want anyway, right? You definitely don't want that. And so when we talk about the features you should look for in accounting software, especially real estate accounting software, pay attention to things like accounts payable, accounts receivable. Okay, pay attention to things like inventory management, especially if you are building things yourself, if you're building houses for resale yourself or for your company. Pay attention to cost tracking. Pay attention to cash management. So those are really important elements. And if this is important for you, make sure that the software has a mobile app. That way you know that if there is a problem, you can always check things from your phone. And also check, of course, security, right? Because security is really very important in today's conversation. And we want to really pay attention to that security aspect of things. So if you feel that there is a software provider that doesn't have the proper levels of security, just shy away from them. Before we actually close to this conversation, I just want to share with you our accounting software evaluation approach, specifically our real estate accounting software evaluation approach. We have a method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing real estate accounting software. Check this out. All right. Number 1, we have Buildium, 9.8 over 10. Number 2, we have here Bench, 9.6 over 10. Number 3, we have Zoho Books, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have FreshBooks, 9.2 over 10. Number 5, we have Zero, 9 over 10. Number 6, we have QuickBooks Online Accountant, 8.8 over 10. Number 7, we have Intuit QuickBooks, 8.5 over 10. Number 8, we have here Sage Accounting, 8.3 over 10. Number 9, we have Quicken, 8 over 10. Number 10, last but not the least, we have here NetSuite, our score, 7.8 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.